Hey guys, what is going on? My name is ItsPollux here, and today I'll be showing you guys how to build the best deck in Clash Royale. Now, many of you have been requesting this, saying that, Pollux, I keep losing. I can't think of a perfect deck to build. Well, that is what this video is for you guys. As you can see, if you go to TV Royale, the top players don't follow this rule, because they have been so experienced with it that they can do any deck they want and they can succeed with it. But of course, you can't just do random decks like, I don't know, all skeleton, because that can be really cruel. But here we are. I'm gonna use my second slot as an example, because I don't keep my first slot. So there are 3 components in building a good deck. 1 is the tank, 2 is the range, and 3 is the AoE. You must have at least 2 of each component to max out and build up your deck. So, for example, if I want to do a tank first, I got the giant as a tank, and I'm going to put my knight as a tank. So, the tanks are done. 2 tanks. Now, range. So I got spear goblins, and I got my archer. 2 range. That's done. Now, AoE, I can do my fireball. I can use my bomber. Whoops. Didn't mean to put that there. I can use my bomber, and I can fly my wizard if I want to. 3 AoE, done. Now the next card, the last card, can be anything you want. You can have a spell. I'm gonna actually put a defense. Oh, and also have at least 1 defense card. At least 1 for my Tesla. So that right there, that's a good deck. If you know how to use it. Every deck you build, you need to know how to use it. Let's go into training camp for a second. So, how to use this deck? Simple. Tanks first, range, then AoE. I mentioned that in my last video. If you didn't see it, please click the link in the description or just go to my channel and you should see it. I just started this channel, by the way. So let's go ahead and put my Tesla up here. This deck is very simple, actually. It is everyone can use this deck. Minion Horde, Wizard is simple. Take care of that easily. He's gonna arrow my wizard. Okay, I don't know why you would do that. Now I'm gonna go for a hard push right here. There we go. And I don't know, is he gonna fireball? No, he's not. Okay. So the tower's gonna target my knight, which is a good thing. And you get that tower down. Yep. So now, let's put our archers down here to distract, because I know that test is gonna go down. Yep, there it is. Alright. The knight. It's an arrow, okay? You don't actually have to arrow that, because that's actually an okay arrow. Alright. Bomber one-shot all those. Go to knight. And spear goblins. And we should get a tower as well. He puts on a bomber. Okay, you need to defend. He touched my tower once. And that's all he did. Get it. Get the tower, get the tower. 1 shot, 2 shot. That was close. So now, let's use the giant. I'm gonna put my wizard here, because I know. Wait for it to come to the tower first. Don't rush. Alright. Put a Tesla here. Hog Rider. Okay, that's interesting. So the wizard doesn't target a Hog Rider, is it? Come on, target a Hog Rider. Get the Hog Rider. Get the Hog Rider. Get the Hog Rider. Yes, good. Alright. So we should take that tower out. Now let's go ahead and should we rush for the 3 crown? That is actually an arrow. You know, that's actually an okay arrow. Now let's go to giant. Bomber. Okay, actually I'm gonna rush the king tower, because I know I got that king tower down. Alright. So my bomber here. Take care of all that. Put my wizard down. Yeah, 2 AoE troops are really good. And then some range. Oh man, I was not prepared for this. Alright. Fine. That was okay. Now I'm gonna rush you now. Fireball. Yeah, fireball these 2. There we go. 1 crown, 2 crown. So we got the 3 crown with that deck, and it had all the components. So 2 tanks, 2 range, 2 AoE, and at least 1 defense. Now, if you guys don't want to use, you can use 1 of every troop, but 2 of every troop is recommended. But you can see my deck. Show you my deck here. I didn't actually follow the component. I only have 1 tank. I have 2 AoE, actually 3. Only 1 range. Actually 2 tanks. Yeah, barbarians and gold. 2 tanks, 1 range. the wizard counts as both AoE and range. 3 AoE and 1 defense card. So this is actually, it's actually pretty good. I only have 1 range though, but it is working out pretty well. I have everything except for the range completed. So I have 2 tanks, 3 range, 3 AoE I mean, 1 defense and 1 range. Now the Hog Rider, you guys might ask, what category is the Hog Rider? I mean, it can count as a tank because it does have a lot of health, but it's not really a range. I don't know, is it AoE? Because I don't know if the hammer he holds does any AoE because he doesn't target any troops. So I don't really know if, yeah, you know what? Let's just put him at tank. So he's a tank. We do put the Hog Rider down first and the wizard behind to target the tower. So he is counted as 1 tank. So I guess that's 3 tanks. He might be, yeah, he's definitely offense. He's definitely an offense. But now, yeah, so buildings, they're really important. Why are they important? Well, first, they distract troops. Second, they help you kill the troops. And third, they work very well against Hog Riders, which is also defending against troops. So, or cards. Playing Clash of Clans too much. But, yeah. And the spells, you don't really have to have spells in your deck. Some people have a free spell as a Hog Rider, but spells are pretty good, but it's not really part of a deck building guide. It just, etc. If you want it, you can use it. You can replace a building with it. You can replace a card with it. It's up to you. But yeah, also these mirror, they're all spells. Yeah, the one thing that really interests me is this card, or there's 2 cards. This card, skeletons. Now, they spawn 4 skeletons for 1 elixir, and I believe right here, how much is this? Is it 20 or 10? Yeah, for 4 elixir. So this is actually a better card than this, because 1 elixir, 4. If he times that by 2, that's 8. That's 2 elixir. Times 3, that's 3 elixir. Times 4. So 4 times 2, what is it? 16. So 16 skeletons for 4 elixir. I believe this is 20 skeletons. So this has more, or 30. I don't really know how much is it. I'm not really sure how much is that. Yeah, oh yeah, 20. So this is definitely a better card. 16 for 4 here, if you spam it 4 times. But 20 for here for just 4 elixir. So this costs less than this. So I would recommend you using this. But of course, if you guys want to defend better with less elixir, you can use that. Another card questioned me a lot is the Goblin Barrel. Now, people say when you max this baby out, it's gonna do like a ton of damage to level 13 goblins. Where else are you gonna get level 13 goblins? So it's 3 goblins. You place it anywhere in the arena, and it's level 7. Of course, when you level it up, it's gonna get bigger and bigger. But thing is, its weakness is arrows and AoE. Of course, elixir cards that cost less, like these guys right here, the counter to that is AoE. Also minions, because wizard. But they also have their advantage, and their advantage is that they can kill troops pretty fast. If you put a freeze spell and a mini horde and your opponent doesn't have elixir or is not expecting it, you can take a tower down just like that. Now with the army, I believe it doesn't take the tower out. I think it takes it to like 676 health. Depends what level that is. The minion horde is definitely. The regular minions are not. They're only 3, but the minion horde is pretty good. Now, this card, man, a lot of people hate this card, and a lot of people use this card. I don't really know how to explain this card. This card, I don't use it at all. I never used it. I got it. I am excited when I got it, because of course it's always exciting when you unlock new cards, right? But you don't really use it. Yeah, this 9 elixir for 3 musketeers, 1 fireball costs 4 elixir, and now they're gone, so that's a 4 to 9 elixir trade. So this card is basically on the useless side right now. I do have seen people use it. What do you want? You beat me, okay. Alright, so yeah, and there's also two cards, the Motor and the Expo. I've seen so many of these users. I did lose recently to one, I believe. Yeah, this guy with the Motor. Yeah, he 2486. He's beasting it right here, and I'm afraid I don't really know how to explain this, but I'm afraid he did use that Motor against me, and I have been like just being wrecked right here. But you know, and Inferno Towers, man, those are my weakness. Let me see. Yeah, this guy lost in the Inferno Tower. I won against. I don't know how did I win this guy? I don't really know. But anyways, let's forget about that. Anyways, that is the video, guys. I don't know what this video was about. I think, yeah, deck building guide, I guess. But just to let you know, there are perfect. Well, there are. What am I talking about? There are no perfect decks in this game. That's why I'm so addicted to this game, because you never find there is no best deck. There is no best card, and there is no best strategy, because there's always a counter to every single deck and card. Like, it's just repeating. But the way you win is not of your deck, it's how you deploy your troops. That's the key to win. If you don't know how to deploy your troops, even the best deck, the best card, you will still lose with it because you don't know how to use it. So you must know, guys, every single card, how to counter every card, how to attack, how to anti-attack, how to anti-counter, how to counter then attack. These strategies will help you win more. Now, my tip is to, when you build a new deck and you lose with it, don't switch it right away, because it's just your first time testing it out. You still have to get used to it. Now, I've been using this deck for 2 weeks, and after, when I first started, I was getting wrecked, like 3 crowns, but after I start learning it, when to place down the golem, because you know when you put down the golem, you have like very less elixir, and I got the feel. I always put down the golem when I have the collector down, so that really helps. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. That was my chair going up, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. Peace out, man.